always loved driving. I drove. My dad let me drive to Chama. They had a cabin up there, and I was like 13. But I had my motorcycle. I was 13. You could get your motorcycle endorsement 13, 8 months. So I was 13, 8 months. As soon as I got it, I just pestered my dad to let me drive. We always took 2 vehicles up there. The family was big enough. So one was a 4-door Impala, and the other was a panel wagon, but it was glass all the way around, a GMC, 63 GMC. And so I started driving from the minute he put me on the highway. It was just all about driving. I had my motorcycles, but then I had cars. I got into driving a semi-truck in 9 Mile Hill. And coming into Albuquerque, it was just pitch black, and you would just see stars and everything. And you could tell right when you got to 9 Mile Hill, you could start seeing the lights of Albuquerque. And right as you came over, and it was 9 miles to downtown, to the Rio Grande. And the town was small. I mean, it wasn't like it's not like it's showing now. It was a small little town. You didn't even know it was there, coming from the east or from the west. You could catch a little glimpse of it coming down the top of halfway down the first leg of La Bajada. You could see Albuquerque lights just for a flash, and then you didn't know it was there until you got to Bernalillo and came around the second bend, and then there was Albuquerque. So it was just a small town for a long time. And it took a long time for it to grow. It developed because of the university and the base. It's how Albuquerque really grew. The ranchers. I actually worked as a young man in construction, so we're talking the late 70s, early 80s, for an old rancher who was still alive, Al Corrales. And he still ran a few head of cattle. His son, which basically ran the ranch, had become a tree farmer. And it's still there today, Corrales Tree Farms, the ranches. But he still keeps a few head there. The old man died, but I worked for him. And so sitting around talking with some of these old ranchers, that was always really interesting to me. I really just loved it. Never could get enough of that and the stories that they would tell. But yeah, I always figured I was born 50 years too late. I would have loved to have been back there and actually been able to work a ranch and run the cattle and that type of stuff.